Welcome back. Last video we have seen the syllabus. It was somewhat things that an idea which I give you up. I went fast also, but that was a concept because we don't know what you don't know what you're going to go through the examples. Now when we start the unit 1, we are going to see what are the first part of unit 1 is something like that: reason for studying concept of programming language. Why you want to study the different programming language? The first point what we go through, that increase the ability to express it. For an example, if a student, I'll take an example of myself. If I come to college by bike, there are some advantage for me. I'm always used to come down on bike, and there are some examples. There are some advantage for on a particular day. If I come on car, what are the advantage I'm going to face, and what are the disadvantage I'm going to see? On a particular day, if I take an R2, what are the advantage and what are the difficulties I'm going to face? On a particular day, if I go by taking a lift, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages I am going to face? On a particular day, if I come on bus, which is college bus, what are the advantages, how far I have to go to take the bus? Or if I take the lift, how far I have to go far to take the lift? If I take a cab, how far I have to go from my home to take the cab? If I start with the bike, I start from my home. If I start with car, I start from my home. But the expenses, what I am going to save with my car and everything, these are the different. So why increase the ability? So you are able to there are different ways of coming to college. You are not supposed to come down, you are always coming with the bus. You please see what are the advantages or disadvantage when you come down with different means of transport. The same way here also, when we have, it is difficult for people, they have got the concept but they cannot express in software engineering or with the programming language. If they know the concept of different languages, they can able to express this language they developed in software engineering places. They have got limitation, like if I go by bus, they have a limitation, I have to catch bus so and so time. If I come by bike, I can start late also. If I come by car, I have to start 5 minutes early or 10 minutes early. There are some disadvantages for this. And then language which is developed in a particular process, limit have on control, they have got some problems. There are control statement, data structures and everything. Awareness of variety of programming language. You must know what are the best part we are using to it. Variety of different programming language features can reduce such limitation. Whatever the limitation which we have in different language, before you must able to overcome that. Whatever the difficulty what we are having, we have to overcome that. Can language construct by simulation? If you develop a new language, can it be used for the purposes? So why are you using for the new language? Why you want to learn? The basic concept is that you must able to solve the problem in different ways. Basic concept, increase the ability to express an idea. The basic concept is that you are able to express your ideas in different way. The basic idea, coming to college, you can come by bus, you can come by car, you can come by walking, you can come by R2, you can come by anything else. But the idea to express, and you know what are the advantages and disadvantages. The same way here also, increase the ability to express. A person who knows the software engineer or one language cannot able to express in different languages. He or she got some what you call limitation in that language. We need to move on to different languages. Language developed in one place cannot be used in different places. Awareness of different languages. This is the first point we are going to do. The next point, improve background for choosing appropriate languages. You need to know the background of the languages. Many programming, when given a choice, new project, when let's take an example in a software engineering, if you give a new project to anybody, they go by the old method what they have done it. Why? Because they know the language, they want to go up, they don't want to try it. But here, you know, if you know that language, fine. If you don't know it, you use that one in a future process. If this programming were other, like take an example of C and C++. You already know C. C++ is just concept more. If you know very well C++, you can able to learn the concept of C++. Suddenly you come to C++, there is a wide variety that you are missed it. You don't know the concept. You have to put your brain. Like for an example, For an example, if I know the Java, you already know C, you already know C++, you are going for Java. The grasping power, the concept you are grasping is very fast for you compared to other persons who don't know the languages. That's why if you know one language, you can move to other language. If you know the other language, what you have developed the program, you can able to develop in different languages. Improve the background improve, you improve the background, you use the new language, which is the mini programming. When given a choice of language, a new project, continue, use the different language which familiar, even if it is poorly suitable. Even if it is poorly suitable, you are going to do that one. That's not going to happen. You improve the concept, you improve the new language, so that it can able to help you up. Third point, create ability to learn new languages. Why? If you know, now you are going to create ability to learn the new language. You are coming to know, once you know the old language, you are going to learn the new language. Programming language still a state of continuous evaluation. Yes, it's always evaluation. Like Python was not there about 5 years back. It is coming into market again. It was there, but we don't know the concept. Correct? We were never used. Now it is coming to us. It is continuous learning process. Day by day, new language is coming. Day by day, you have to work through it. Program who understand the concept of OOP. That's what object-oriented programming will have an easier time to learning a Java. That's what I told you in before my introduction of the last slide or in the last slide. If you know the concept of OOP, it's very easy for you to learn the Java. If you know the Java, other languages like Python, other languages are very easy for the learn. So step by step process. If you know that, like for an example, if I know any subject or any Oracle database, I can able to learn the other things very easily because I know the concept, which are very good. So it is great ability. We have to learn the new language. This is what a programming language. Why? Third, understand the significance of implementation. Understand the implementation. What is the you get the concept of implementation means why we have to design the language, what are the things we are going to see it, what are the important things we are ability to use the intelligent new uses, understand the implementation is to lead to an understanding of why the language is designed the way they are. If you understand the new concept, we can able to tell that. If you know the basic concept of any languages, we can able to tell this language is used for this purpose, this language is used for this purpose, this language is used for this purpose. For an example, if I define a database in C language or C++, which is very difficult, whereas if you compare to design a database using Oracle, which is very easy. So understanding the implementation issue, when you implement, these are the issues, then we can able to do this database or this language is used for this purposes, this cannot be used for different purposes. The nature, in turn, ability to use more intelligently, you are going to use the language very intelligent. For example, you use Windows. What for you use Windows? Windows 10, what for you use? If you the more understand, you can able to use the more future of that one. If you use Windows 7 is not so comfortable when you use the Windows 10. So the more you understand the language, more effectively you can use the languages. Ability to design a language. Yes, you can able to, when you know the concept, you can able to, the more languages you know, the more languages knowledge you come to know, it is, you can able to develop a new language, you can able to develop a program which is very easy for you, easy for you. Now, the first part, why we studied that part. Now, the next part, programming domain. Programming domain. The things which you are going to see in this one is scientific application, business application, artificial intelligence, system programming, and scripting language. We are going to see these points in this one. So they may ask you in examination, explain the programming domain, or what do you mean by programming domain. So we have to go through all those things point. The first point, scientific application. In the early 40s, computer were invented for only scientific purposes. They never used for user-friendly way or something like that. The application required large number of floating point. Yes, the large number of floating point were used for that purposes. Fortran was the first language. Yes, Fortran was the first language which was used for the development of software application. Algo 60 was invented the same use. Now, So let's take an example. In the 60s or 70s, you have any problem, you have to go to the computers also. Now also, there are many scientific problems which can be used for scientific problem which can be used by computer, but there are different computers for you, different computers that can be used for that purposes. We are not bothered about that computers we are using. There are scientific computers. The first in the 40s, the 60s, 70s, 80s. What do you mean by computer? It only used for scientific purposes or very big calculation or something. After 80s, the concept of computer came into existence. Then 90s, Windows came into existence. Then personal PC came into existence. And after 2000, 98, 99, laptop came into it. Then work on laptop will came to end, means office work we started going on the laptop, and in 2011 or 12 the work from home. Now due to COVID, work from home got important, but the concept of work from home were already started in 2012 or 13, where people used to work from home or something like that. So these are the scientific application, we go through it. The 1940s we started with this one. With scientific publication, then scientific purposes, then floating point came into existence. Only the floating point we're using because the other things were not used. Then we have cause of character and other things. Next one, business application. What do you mean by business application? Yes, the successful business COBOL. COBOL was the first language. Now we are seeing the history. If you see that business application, if you see the other application, scientific application, it was started in 1940s. For COBOL was the first application which is used for business application, like to create a bill, to go for the airlines application or something like that. COBOL was procedure reports, report was used, decimal arithmetic numbers and character, decimal numbers were used. Now, if you see the before slide, it was floating down. We are coming to decimal numbers, and the arrival of PC started, the new of business of computer, PC. That's what I told you. I told you personal computer came into existence. After in 90s, the personal computer came into existence, or other things came into existence. A laptop came into existence, other things. The way the business started moving in a different way. The first language which was used was COBOL for business purposes. Artificial intelligence. What do you mean by artificial intelligence? Symbols rather than numeric symbols are used to manipulate your expression or your requirement. Symbols are used. Symbol computings are most suitable done to link with the list of arrays. Symbols are used to list the array. Lips was the first language was used. Now if you see it for 1940 scientific purpose. Then COBOL business purposes. Then lips for artificial AI. Now we are using Python, other things that are different, but this concept came from lips itself. So artificial was that we use symbols. Here we use symbolic representation. We use symbolic representation. Later on it went on to this one. The next part, business artificial. System programming, operating system came into existing. Operating system, there was Windows, there was Linux. These are the two operating system. All the program support tools collectively known as system software or operating system. Like if you go for Excel, you can able to enter, delete all the operation, you can able to print it, or you can, if you go to the Oracle, also same thing happens. If you go to the C++, you develop a software which use all the process tools. Like if I develop a program in C language which can able to insert a row, delete a row, and then add a row, modify a row, print a row, means I am collecting all the information and putting to one. That is one program. Or I can call it as software which use, or operating system which use all the operations together. This is called OS. And all the programming support, it support all the tools. If you take Windows 10, it supports all the software which are using it. Need efficient because it continuously use. You are using that software continuously, operating system. It should be efficient. Scripting language. Next comes other part called script. Put the list of command called script in a file to be executed. You put a command and then the file is to be executed. PHP was the first scripting language was used. PHP was the first scripting language used for web services, web service system, for web service. Now, if you see that when you come down after artificial intelligence, we have got scripting language. And what is used? PHP. We will be seeing all these things in the detail when you move forward in the unit wise. If the code is embedded in a HTML document, HTML, that is called web services. The code is inserted a server, then the document is sent to request browser. Send and respond browsers are going to see with this one. So this is what the concept of scripting languages. The next part, we are going to see language evaluation criteria. In that we are going to see readability, overall simplicity, cost. I have put overall simplicity 2 times. I'll modify that one. Okay. Later on, it's not overall. It should be something else. I'll be going to tell it. Readability. Software developed was largely through line of LOC. LOC means line of code. The program what you develop, it depends